All of us are working. Work, 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 work. In all that work, and a large quantity of work, large-scale productions, with a scientific understanding, the work pattern also have changed. And all together now we have come to a point where every worker, wherever he may be, in whatever level of work that they are doing, alas, all of them are tired, exhausted, weary, disgusted, dejected, despondent. And a state has come that in their confusion they don't know how to get some peace, and therefore they take drugs. Is it worthwhile? You created millions in the bank. Congratulations. This is the present, this your fifth wife. Glory. 5-bedroom house, 3-car house. Glorious. I congratulate you all. What I am asking is, what did you get out of it? Conversion of large quantity of different types of food into fecal matter is not for which you have come into this world, isn't it? Just to rub flesh with flesh, varieties of flesh, okay? Is it for that that you have come here? Then why don't you become an animal, 4-legged, with a perfect tail, and go about? That is sufficient for all those pleasures. I am not saying that you should not have money. I didn't say that. You should not have a comfortable house, all the pleasures of the world, but are these only for which you have come? At the end of it, alas, if the man is happy, he is an intelligent being, I admit, in this luxurious environment, poor man sits and elaborately weeps. For happiness and relaxation, run for weekend and come back weekend. Why? Why? Work is necessary. None of us can remain without work. Work is the signature of life on the living organism. Only after death I can say that I am no more working. Till death everybody will have to work. But in that work, while working, don't you think that there must be a philosophy of work? How I can, along with the work and the material gains that I may gain for myself and for the community, while doing all that, don't you think that it is also necessary that I must develop my equipoise, my balance, my inner joy, my freedom? If those things are not provided by the fields of work, we are just slaves, sweating unnecessarily. For what? For wages, meaning for food, clothing, shelter. Better food, better clothing, better shelter. More food, more clothing, more shelter. Until at last you are buried under food, clothing, shelter. This philosophy of work, how in and through your work, you fulfill your obligatory duties in the world outside, towards yourself and towards others. But while thus functioning in the world, there is something that you can gain to yourself, something that you can gain for yourself, an inner poise, a balance, a certain mastery over ourselves, plus a certain amount of mastery among the happenings around. How can I thus grow in my inward nature, in my inner poise and comfort? This philosophy of work, how work itself can be, when properly performed, can become a handmaiden for your spiritual progress. In order to bring these philosophical truths of the Vedic period into practical application in everyday life, that the Gita was conceived.